receives letter of credence from some allies. On the invitation of Pope Leo XIV, President Tinubu to attend the inaugural ceremony this Sunday. And FCT Road Safety Officers Wives Association engage motorists on road safety practices. A very good afternoon and thank you for joining us on the 1 p.m. news on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. I am Abdullah Hedja with the news. First, let's begin from the presidency, where President Bola Tinubu has reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment to supporting Mali's democratic transition and deepening economic ties between the two nations, declaring that West African countries are stronger when united. That is the message he sent to the Malian leader, General Assimi Goïta, when he received letter of credence from the new ambassador of the Republic of Mali, Sheikh Omar Coulibaly. President Tinubu believes both countries should strengthen bilateral relations, hoping that Mali will achieve its democratic goals, as he added that Nigeria is open to any support it can render in that regard. The ambassador of Mali thanked the president for consistently providing leadership for the sub-region and the continent. Welcoming the Tanzanian envoy, the president praised the country's leader, President Samia Suluhu Hassan, for her courageous leadership and impactful contributions to the African Union. The Tanzanian High Commissioner acknowledged the significant impact of investments Nigerian companies are making in Tanzania. In his meeting with the Russian ambassador, President Tinubu highlighted Nigeria's long-standing technical partnership with Russia and expressed a desire to expand cooperation in steel production, science, education, and nuclear energy to bolster electricity supply and Herzegovina, urging closer cooperation to promote global peace, understanding, and prosperity. Still with the presidency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will depart Abuja for Rome, the capital of Italy, on Saturday at the invitation of Pope Leo XIV. Accompanied by top Catholic leaders, President Tinubu will attend a solemn mass marking the beginning of the pontificate of His Holiness Pope Leo XIV, the 267th Bishop of Rome and the new leader of the Roman Catholic Church. In the papal invitation sent by Cardinal Pietro Parolin, Pope Leo XIV underscored the need for President Tinubu's physical presence at this moment of particular importance for the Catholic Church and the world afflicted by many tensions and conflicts. Pope Leo further stressed, "Your great nation is particularly dear to me as I worked in the apostolic nunciature in Lagos during the 1980s. President Tinubu's Honorary Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost will be formally installed to the exalted office on Sunday, May 18 at the St. Peter's Square in the Vatican. The conclave of cardinals selected him 27 days after his predecessor, Pope Francis, died on April 21. President Tinubu will return to Abuja on Tuesday, May 20, 2025. Now, away from that, the federal government has inaugurated new health facilities at the University. of Abuja Teaching Hospital. Gwagwalada targeted at meeting President Bola system and improving population health outcomes. The Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Muhammad Ali, the
infrastructural projects completed here at the University of Abuja Teaching Hospital in Gwagwalada, which we are very grateful to commission on behalf of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is just one example. Of all the federal tertiary hospitals in Nigeria, there are similar projects.
Equipment for clinical service delivery, equipment for teaching and training, infrastructure to support staff welfare, i.e., the type of structures that I have seen.
For more than 3 decades, the University of Abuja Teaching Hospital has provided a wide range of medical specialties to both Nigerians and international patients. The hospital's latest to advanced medical services in Abuja, Olusheye Adiagbo, and TNews.
Let's talk education now. The House of Representatives is to investigate the widespread failure recorded in the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, JAMB. National Assembly correspondent Ignatius
to make voting by all adults in Nigeria mandatory. The bill sponsored the establishment of a National Child Protection and Enforcement Agency passed second reading.
Mandatory voting can significantly reduce the influence of vote buying as more citizens will be participating.
And to provide necessary protection.
The House passed 124.2 billion naira 2024 budget of the Nigeria Police Trust Fund. On the political front, the echo of defections continued. 3 members, Oluwaloke from Osun State, defected from PDP to APC. Kabir Al-Hassan and Abdullah Hissani, all from Kano State, switched allegiance to the ruling All Progressives Congress from their former party, the NNPP. Their defection was witnessed by APC National Chairman Abdullahi Umar Ganduje in company of party stalwarts. From the National Assembly, Ignatius Nkwo, NTA News.
Let's talk politics now. Ahead of the February 2026 area council elections, the Unity and Reconciliation Committee of the All Progressives Congress, APC, has built bridges of unity and removed the walls of division among members, paving the way for more support and stronger party bond. Rosemary Motel and Bilal has more from a tour of the 6 area councils of the FCT.
As part of strategic efforts towards making the APC a party to beat, members of the All Progressive Congress in the FCT were given the platforms to take advantage of the internal reconciliatory structure of the party to vet their issues for an amicable resolution so that the party will continue to work stronger in Abuja, where they said the APC-led administration is doing a great job in human and infrastructure development.
You can see after the ups and downs here, see how it ended. We have been able to bring the 2 gladiators together. That is what is important. They will in turn go and talk to their followers. And that is a great achievement this committee has been able to make.
From Buhari to Abuja Municipal Area Council, party men and women came together in their numbers, setting aside differences and forging a united front towards a bigger and stronger APC.
Whenever there's unity and cooperation, there is assurance. But whenever there's division, you can't make it. We should be united.
We want to see how we can unify everybody so that we always begin to speak and act with one voice.
Rivalry that caused the party elections in the past were ironed out as leaders pledged to work together for the party's future victories.
The clarion appeal should be, fundamentally, let us be just and fair to one another.
Party faithful were admonished to embrace conflict resolution mechanism with open mind as the way way forward in resolving disagreements whenever they arise. Rosemary Mortelen Bilal, NTA News.
Relive your delightful moments via a telecast. Tell the world what gave you your happiness or pains, and for the how, where, and why. Share your joys of coronation, chieftaincy honors, engagement parties, traditional wedding ceremonies, weddings fast.
Uplifting road safety consciousness among Nigerians remain a cardinal goal of the Road Safety Officers' Wives Association, ROSOA. In view of this, the FCD chapter organized a sensitization rally with the theme Streets for Life, engaging motorists and pedestrians on the need to embrace safe road practices and
The rally featured public enlightenment campaigns, mutual respect on Nigerian roads. The sector commander applauds Rasowa's unwavering dedication to road safety, emphasizing that their initiative aligned seamlessly with the road safety core vision.
We've come to call the attention of vehicles or vehicle owners or drivers to be careful when they get to places where we have pedestrians, where we have markets or where we have schools, where we have zebra crossings, where we have because they also have right to use the road.
The road accident. She spoke of the pain and suffering that could have been avoided with a little more vigilance and patience. Dr. Mohammed stressed that by working together, they could foster a safer and more responsible driving culture.
Looking at the theme, Streets for Life, make walking safe, make cycling safe, it means that every life matters. Nobody should be left behind. Every life is important in the sense that in as much as we ply the road, everyone should be safe.
I feel the road safety is focused, and I feel it's timely, because from the statistics we've heard, time has come for us to curtail all this.
We want main Nigeria be one of among the other country where they go say yes, now one of the country where they practice best practice.
Paving the way towards a safer, more disciplined road safety culture across Nigeria. In Abuja, Isaac Jibo, NTA News.
Human beings need clothes, food, and shelter in order to survive. This demands engagement in occupations that serve as source of incomes. In the course of the endeavors, some people either by nature or coincidence find themselves working in an environment laden with dust, flakes, or related materials. In this special report, Muhammad Awalu explores the danger associated with exposure to such substances.
Human beings cater for themselves or their loved ones. This they do by engaging in different jobs, vocations, and artisanship. While some people operate in decent and serene environments, others, such as masons, drillers, potters, carpenters, street cleaners, among others, encounter a portion of people that fall in this category say they are exposed to particles like these for a long period of time without signs of ailments or defects. I don't experience breathing problem. I think my heart is heavy.
I have been in this profession for more than 30 years. I've been going for tests, but never been diagnosed with pulmonary disease.
test. However, a consultant in order to avoid contracting diseases associated with long-term exposure to such materials.
There are so many diseases. For instance, people that have asthma, any dust can provoke it. POP can provoke it. Even ordinary perfume can provoke the attack. Do you understand? And then on the long run, it can cause what we call pneumoconiosis. And it's a disease that all those particles are deposited in the lungs, and it can cause also what we call interstitial lung diseases. Where those things can generate some inflammatory response, and then immunity, and then it can even lead to, chronic lung diseases. Sometimes it can even result in cancer. People that work in using POP, plaster of Paris, as a ceiling, or people that work in quarry, or farm, it all produce what? Dust. So what you needed is what? To use face masks, and sometimes even goggles, eye goggles, to protect somebody from inhaling and then having effect on their eyes. So all these things are very, very important.
The axiom that prevention is better than cure fits this context. From Kefi, Muhammad Awalu, NTA News.
Now, let's join the business desk for business news.
Good afternoon and welcome to Business News This Week. I'm Hakimat Aliu Ibrahim. The Senate has passed the 1.78 trillion naira statutory appropriation bill for the Federal Capital Territory for 2025 financial year through second reading. President Bola Tinubu transmitted the budget proposal in a letter addressed to Godswill Akpabio, the Senate President, and read at Tuesday's plenary. Agricultural production and improve job creation. Moving on, the House of Representatives has inaugurated a subcommittee to investigate the disbursement of funds under the National Mass Metering Program, following concerns over transparency and underperformance. Uchenna Harris Okonkwo, who chairs the committee, said the probe targets the 200 billion